Hello and welcome to the Rupee Rakshak news of 10th November 2023. Let us look at the global market updates for this week. S&P 500 futures inch lower after index posts longest win streak in 2 years. In fact, this breaks the 8th consecutive days of advance and the best run for the index since November 2021. And the 10-year Treasury yield rises as investors weigh economic outlook after falling a hefty 10% from the recent high. In fact, a 3-month low of 4.5%. In the global equity indices, Nifty 50 was up by 0.86% and Nikkei 225 up by 2.18% and Nasdaq up by 2.68% and Dow and DAX both up by 0.8%. Let's look at the Indian equity markets now. The Nifty index opened this week with a gap up and advanced 165 points, forming a small spinning doji candle. And the market sentiment suggests a short-term trend reversal marked by the spinning doji candle following a significant gap up at the opening. In the coming week, Nifty is seen to be steady at 18,800 support level and facing resistance at 19,500. Trading within the identified 2 weeks range suggests a period of consolidation and limited price movement for Nifty. In the Indian mid-caps, Nifty mid-cap surged significantly by 950 points, 2.40% to be exact, ending with a complete green candle. The remarkable positive movement suggests a robust performance and a bullish sentiment in the mid-cap segment. In the next week, mid-cap is expected to open with a gap up and it displays a complete inside-up candlestick pattern indicating bullish momentum. There is resistance anticipated at 41,030 and support level at 39,650. Overall, we predict a range-bound trading scenario for Nifty mid-cap. Looking at the market cap baskets of Rupee Rakshak, the winners this week are all mid and small caps, with small caps up by 5.78%, the mid and small up by 5.51%, and the best mid caps up by 4.39%. In the top 3 sectors of Rupee Rakshak, realty, pharma, and the public sector enterprises are the 3 top winners, with returns of 5.22% for realty, 4.43% for pharma, and 4.09% for PSE. Coming to the bottom 3 sectors of Nifty FMCG up by 0.76%, followed by Nifty IT up by 0.44% and Nifty PSU down by 0.24% are the 3 bottom performers. The top 3 sector baskets of Rupee Rakshak mimic the behavior of the indices this week, with the best realty stocks up by 7.46% and the best pharma stocks up by 5.61% and the best metals up by 5.32%. Metals has already given upwards of 40% this whole year and metal stocks seem to be on the run again. The bottom 3 sector baskets of Rupee Rakshak are the best consumer stocks up by 1.3% and the best financial services up by 1.78% and the best PSU bank stocks up by 2%. The top 3 thematic baskets are the best India defense back in the reckoning up by 6% for the week and the best PSUs up by 5.9% just as the index did and the best energy stocks up by 4.92%. The bottom 3 thematic baskets are all again positive performance for the week, with Mahindra Group stocks up by 3% and the best dividend paying stocks up by 3.25% and the best MNCs basket up by 3.54%. Let's look at the Indian bond market updates this week. India's 10-year bond yield reached a 5-week low, in line with the oil prices and similar trends in the US, and it's currently trading at 7.256%. In the commodity markets, oil hovers near a 3-month low below $80 per barrel due to weakened global demand. also coupled with increased US inventory and disappointing Chinese economic data. Gold slips to a one-month low, dropping 1% over 3 trading sessions as the Federal Reserve officials' remarks weigh on the gold's fortunes. In the bond markets, again the yield on the US 10-year government bond is seen to drop over the past 2 weeks from 5% to 4.527%. In the Rupee Rakshak bond basket, the top 3 government bonds this week are 3 G-Secs with all giving a yield of 7.3%, with coupon rates ranging from 8.3% to 7.41%. And the state government guaranteed bonds remain the same week on week, with Meghalaya Energy Corporation Limited with a yield of 9.69%, followed by UP Power Corporation bonds with yields ranging from 9 to 9.6%. Let's look at the mutual fund updates for the week. AMFI has a new chief executive with Venkat Nageshwar Chalasani, and Baroda BNP Paribas Small Cap Fund NFO collects 1,103 crore, indicating continued interest of investors in small caps. Mira Asset Mutual Fund launches UPI Autopay mandate. Let's look at the property market updates this week. NBCC plans to sell off commercial residential projects to raise 600 crore. NRI contributions to Indian real estate surge over last 5 years to reach 20% by 2025, in line with the demand for luxury homes in India. Brookfield India Real Estate Trust Q2 net operating income up by 44% to 346 crore. Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India IBBI proposes 5 changes to rules for insolvency resolution process, all aimed at bringing relief to home buyers in India. One of these rules mandates opening up separate bank accounts for each real estate project, which is aimed at restricting the movements, unrestricted movements, in fact, of money between one project and the other, thus benefiting the investors, but at the same time acting as a drag both on the developers as well as the banks.